Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So I'm going to quickly show you guys some new skills and the new perks that have come to the fighter class, as well as a little bit of gameplay about what I've noticed. So look, shield slam, 25 damage and a slow, and then perfect block. I'll show you guys this in a second, but generally not my cup of tea. I'm not much for blocking or even taking a shield with me at all. However, there are some nice things for dual sword as well. So this is going to show you the block originally. You'll hear it. And then I also smash him in the face here with the shield smash. I apologize for the stutters. I'm dealing with some frame rate issues that I think a lot of people are dealing with. Yeah, those are the new skills. And then I don't believe there's actually any other real changes to the other skills. Now, I could be wrong. I haven't tried Adrenaline Rush yet or the other ones, and I have to head to work. But look, the perks are what's kind of exciting. Now, don't quote me on this, but I think Swift has changed a little bit, just to become a little bit better in terms of the movement speed penalty. So that may be very nice, but the one that I'm super excited for is this one, Slayer. The reason being that it's actually a dual sword or dual weapon perk, gives you more attack damage, and basically means you can't wear plate armor. I'm not a person that uses plate armor that often, so Slayer is a big one for me with dual sword. Don't think shield mastery's changed all too much. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. We still have projectile resistance. Dual wield is still the 15%. Defense mastery, I don't think has changed. I think that's exactly the same. Combo attack, I believe, was 3 seconds, and now it's saying 2. So I think that might actually be a slight nerf to combo attack. I don't have time to go back and check every single stat line. I wanted to talk about this one as well, which is a new one, basically saying you become this surge of adrenaline when you get below 15% HP. Could be very interesting, but it sounds incredibly risky. So Slayer and that adrenaline skill on top of my dual wield would be something I'm definitely trying later. And I'm kind of excited for that Slayer one. Now, back to the ones we have with the skills. Perfect block may actually sync up very well with counterattack, which is an old skill where it gives you the movement speed and attack speed bonus for a few seconds after performing a block. So if you can perform a block perfectly, then perhaps it'll make that skill or that perk even better. And you may be able to run something like this with sprint, perfect block, on top of counterattack on a full tank fighter. Could be interesting and something I'm interested to try. So let me know what you think. Don't have time to go into every single one of these. I want to show you guys a little bit of the gameplay. And this is the new loading screen, which is kind of like a little camp. Kind of interesting, kind of neat. It's quite pleasing to the eye, and I think overall a lot of the graphics has changed. And I'm noticing a lot of people are having some frame rate issues, so you may not be alone if you're experiencing that, because I am as well. I think it's just a little bit more CPU heavy than it used to be. I'm not entirely sure. It could just be the first map. Haven't actually got to make it to the second dungeon yet, or the original dungeon. So that's something I still have to try. You'll notice it's almost like an entirely new game when you start looking around here. Way too many things for me to get into detail about. However, the lighting in this and the graphics just seem tweaked to me a little bit. Health bar looks different. You have a health bar on the left, bottom left-hand corner. You can pick up arrows, which is all new. And unfortunately, yes, that also means you have to pick up bolts. Bolts are now an item you have to take with you if you want to run crossbow. So you can see I just shield bashed him in the face. We're going to try the perfect block. Doesn't really help us any in that situation. We still get tagged. Now, I have tried this with just pressing the perfect block and letting an arrow hit me. Does nothing. You still have to actually block the ability. Or block the attack. So my only thought is that maybe if it clips through or something, it just doesn't happen anymore. Or maybe there's a bit of a recoil added to their swing if you perform a perfect block. Not quite sure what it means by perfect block yet. And you'll just see, this is actually a nice little spot. Got a bunch of loot, a bunch of items, and a whole bunch of weapons. So if you're running weapon mastery and you get this spawn, pretty handy spot. But you'll notice some of the stuttering, and it's incredibly frustrating. I've done some changes and tried to fix some stuff, but fortunately I'm not running a 4090 like most other streamers, so we get another little shield bash. I want to see his movement speed. It's really hard to tell that movement speed debuff it applies. It may be valuable in PvP if you're going full tank and you're basically on the front line just shield bashing people so they can't get to your cleric or your wizard. Actually get some nice loot and a tier 2 potion. And look at this. So you'll notice the HP. Yeah, basically you have recoverable HP and non-recoverable HP. Potions heal both of those, and you can actually rest to heal your base HP. So I tried the rest mechanic, and it wouldn't get me past 50%. So I think it's actually capped. You can only get back to 50% with the rest. Not really sure. Maybe there's a cooldown where you can rest again. And this was kind of an interesting little find. Something completely new. We got a clarity potion. Yeah, 20... for 20 seconds. I still don't understand what that even means. If you guys want to decipher that one in the comments, go ahead. I stared at this for a while and just kind of was like scratching my head at what that's actually going to do. Or maybe I'm just completely missing something, having never played Wizard that much. Now, just looking around, this map is like a rogue stream. Look how high up I am. Another clarity potion over there. May go grab that. I've seen a couple health potions too. And this mace actually hits pretty hard. Kind of enjoying it, not gonna lie. Nice recurve. We take weapon mastery, you should be able to use that. However, we will need to start grabbing arrows, which really sucks. Healing's the same, but there's a little percent meter in the middle now, which I think is new for all these things. And we're just gonna jump down, because we can literally just jump down and it doesn't matter. I don't know if they're ever going to change that, but it seems kind of strange you can jump from 30 feet. A few more little things to loot. Feels really quiet in this map, though. Like, way too quiet. I tried to jump on the ledge, but obviously it didn't matter. We don't take any damage. The mace has a really nice chunk sounds. I don't really see a purpose for the perfect block, honestly, for how I play. So, I don't know. It's a pretty large room. It's a very large room, and to me it seems almost darker than the Goblin Caves in some spots. Like out here, you literally can't see anything. I have no idea where the skeleton is. So the edges are incredibly dark, and I feel like a rogue will just love this map so much. I'm gonna clear these guys up. Try not to take too much damage. It feels strange to me that I don't hear anyone else really making any noise. We get a falchion, so I'm actually going to use that. If I remember how to move my stuff around. It works. You'll notice there that the torch is actually on its own item now. So you can dual wield with a sword and a torch. I think the idea was that they wanted to be more of a fantasy style dungeon crawler with your torch in one hand and your weapon in the other. Kind of cool addition. So no one actually came by, so we're just gonna take this portal that spawned and get out of here. I haven't actually witnessed or ran into too many people so far when I played these last couple runs. Do see a wraith at the corner of my eye, so that's something. I think that wraith actually just smacked a guy. Yeah, it smacked a rogue. Alright, we'll take that. So we got some stuff. That's the big W here right now. We have a little bit of income to get the ball rolling on some other stuff we want to do. And just to me, everything about this game right now looks a little different. Like, it feels like a whole new experience. So look, that's pretty much it for this one. I just wanted to show you guys kind of the first few things I've seen or witnessed on the fighter class and give you guys a bit of a sneak peek into the skills and the perks. I wish you all the best with downloading and trying to get on. I'm excited. I'm hopeful that they will extend it a little bit for everybody because I know it's been a battle and it seems like it came out super late in the day for most people. And I know you like seeing me sell stuff, so here's me relearning how to actually manage all these things and getting away with, you know, decent bow and, you know, 30 or 40 gold. So I'll see you guys next time. I got a lot of stuff I want to try, and enjoy yourself in the dungeon. Super excited that it's here. Cheers.